Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. For those that don't know me, I'm Danielle of Denny Marie Beauty. So let's get started. Today's look is going to be a red, gold, rose gold type look. Let's start with our eyebrows. I'm going to be utilizing my go-to. Now I love my drugstore products, but this pencil by Benefit, hands down, I love it. I'm going to use the Goof Proof brow pencil in the color 4. And the great thing about this pencil is that it has a spoolie on the end. So we're going to use this one. Draw my line on the lower brow. And that's going to be the basics of your arch. Next, we're going to go on top of our brow. Alright, we have the basic outline of our brows. As you can see, they're not filled in and they look a little raggedy, but we're going to work with them. So now we're going to go back to our spoolie and brush up and back. I'm going to take my Pro Concealer by AOA Cosmetics in the color Toffee. I add a little pea size to the back of my hand, and then I'm going to take my flat brush, add a little bit to my brush, and I'm going to go along the bottom of my brow. So our brows are completely outlined, so now I'm going to take my beauty blender and kind of blend in my concealer all the way down on my eyelid and around my face. And a little secret I like to do is I like to take my beauty blender when it's all damp and everything and kind of do the beginning of the brow, and it seems like really daunting and scary, like, girl, I just worked to get these brows how I want them to look and now you want me to wipe them off? No. What we're just going to do is carefully blend the middle so they look a little bit more natural. See? Alright, on to our shadow. So what we're going to do is to prime our lid, I'm going to be using Morphe's Eyelid Primer in Translucent. I'm just going to add a pea size to both eyelids. So to start, I'm going to go along my crease in a dark kind of brick orangey red, and I'm going to be using the Saharan palette by Juvia's Place. Now they are so pigmented. I love all these colors. I'm going to be using Jamila, this little color right here. And as you can see, I use this palette all the time. So I'm going to take a denser, kind of fluffier brush to go along my crease. Like just one swoop and you see the pigment. And it's always, for me, I always find it really challenging because since I have such a dark complexion, I always have to apply and apply and apply and apply color to kind of get even the pigment that's shown on the palette. So it's really nice that you have a brand that kind of caters to that, or not necessarily even caters, but even if it's a byproduct of the product they are putting together, it's appreciated, and kudos to Juvia's Place because the pigment is giving me life. Alright, so we have the bricky red orange, so we're not going to blend this in. We're going to next take our red. I'm going to be utilizing the NYX Cosmetics Ultimate Brights palette, and I'm going to be using this red color in this top corner, and I'm going to do that right above this brick red. Okay, so we have our red and our brick fade. So now I'm just going to take my blending brush with nothing on it and blend these two in the middle and then blend it out. So I'm just working light strokes back and forth, and as you can see, the red is already fading, which is fine. Like, this was a really strong pigment and this is a little bit darker. And we're going to go lightly to soften up those harsh edges of shadow. We're going to blend it a little bit upwards towards our brow. So this is unblended, and this is the beginning of our blending process. As you can see, the colors are becoming a little bit more muted. Next, we're going to cut our crease. I'm going to use the same concealer I use for my eyebrows, the Pro Concealer by LA Cosmetics in Toffee. I have a pea size still on my hand, so I'm going to use this flat angular brush, also by AOA Studios. It's the F16 brush. Alright, I've cut enough of the crease as I want to. So I'm going to go in with this beautiful rose gold color called Lulu on the Saharan palette. And I'm going to put that all along my crease, stopping right about here because I'm going to blend in the really true gold color. So next we're going to use this gold color called Senegal as a transition color. And I'm actually going to use the same brush I had for the Jamila to put the gold Senegal on top and blend them together to create this gold red color. So we have it. It looks really harsh, so that's why we're going to take our blend brush with nothing on it. So we're just going to blend in our corner. Alright, one eye done. Alright, we have our eyeshadow all done. So next we're going to do our liner, lashes, and then get to our face. So for liner, I use my go-to. I've used this product for probably 6 years. It's the Jet Black NYX Cosmetics liner. We're just going to do a simple wing. Alright, I love a good bold wing. So next we're going to do our lower liner, and we're going to use the Maybelline Eye Studios Black Gel Eyeliner, and we're going to go along our waterline. And today I'm going to be using the NYX Cosmetics Lashes in Pageboy. I love these as an everyday look, but they're also good for if you want to go bolder, just add a little mascara. Alright, let's beat this face. So I'm going to prime my skin using the AOA Studios Wonder Skin Poreless Primer. I'm just going to use a little dab. And I really love this primer. I rarely use primers, but the thing I really like about this primer is it goes on really well. It doesn't feel too heavy on my skin. It kind of just feels like I'm rubbing on a serum. And it soaks in really well to my skin. Next, I'm going to use my Red Orange Color Corrector by, you guessed it, LA Girls. I'm going to go under my eye, sides of my mouth, along my laugh lines, and under my chin. And this is just, I put it on my dark spots just to brighten them up a little bit more. Under my eyes, I have dark circles because I never sleep. Just not a good thing. Sleep is probably your best friend when having a beauty regimen. And so then I'm going to take my beauty blender and just blend it in. And for my foundation, I'm going to be using Black Radiance Color Perfect Liquid Makeup in the color Brownie. Now, I love this foundation. It's a drugstore foundation, and it's less than $4 a bottle. It comes as a 1-ounce bottle, less than $4. And I really love it. Everyday makeup when I'm going out all the time. It really feels really light and airy on my skin, so it's Denny Marie approved. And it comes with a little spatula, so I just add 3 lines onto each side of my face. Under my chin, along my chin. And I'm going to take my dense foundation brush from Morphe Cosmetics. Love this brush. Hate that it sheds so much. Hate that it sheds so much. Alright, foundation is done. Now we're going to conceal under our eyes. And I'm going to go back in with my Toffee concealer. Do a nice little upside down triangle. Take my beauty blender and... So now I'm going to just contour my face. I'm going to use the LA Girl Cosmetics Pro Concealer in the Mahogany. So I'm going to do kind of like a 3 orientation along the lower edge of your cheekbone, up along the sides of your face, and then along your jawline. So if you're ever confused on what areas, you take your 3 fingers. I have really long fingers, so this may not work for people with normal size hands, but you make a 3 and then you put it in these 3 zones. So then I'm going to take my dense contour brush and really work in the color along those 3 little zones. And before I finish blending, I'm going to go ahead and bake my face. So I'm using the Spun Loose Face Powder in Suntan. And go along my jaw. Oh, so while I'm baking, are you following me on Instagram? If the answer is no, what is wrong with you? If the answer is yes, you a Dan fan. But back to the people who said no. Go follow me on Instagram so you can see daily updates of what I do with my life. No, but go follow me on Instagram. I would love the support. It's Denny Marie, DENYMARIE, same as my YouTube channel. And you're going to see daily updates of my looks from head to toe, just my face, daily happenings, and we will have giveaways. People love free stuff, so go follow me on Instagram. Back to our regularly scheduled baking. So I typically bake for 5 to 10 minutes, but I'm not going to make you sit around and watch those shenanigans. So this is after I bake. So now, final step and my favorite step, highlight. I'm going to be using the I'm going to be utilizing the Super Shock Cheek Highlighter in Wisp by ColourPop Cosmetics. So I'm just going to take my angled highlight brush. Alright, I think we are high lit. So, final step is, today we're just going to do a gloss. I'm going to be using this Rosehip oil gloss that I got at my local beauty supply. Alright guys, thank you so much for tuning into my channel. If you like this video and want to see more content, please subscribe. It's Denny Marie, DENYMARIE. Follow me on Instagram at the same name, DNYMARIE. I'm Danielle, and thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, beauty comes from within, but a slay is a slay. Bye, Dan fans.